Okay, so in between the first tune in the Cape Breton set and the second tune, we have a little bridge that we need to play to change keys. So we were in A major, and now we're going to be moving into D major. So this is just a series of arpeggios, and it's going to start with an A major arpeggio backwards. That's the first bar, and the next bar is a D major arpeggio backwards. And then I'm going to play the A arpeggio one more time. And the D arpeggio, F sharp. Okay, and now we're changing keys, and here comes some low second fingers. So on the E string, the note is G natural. That's not a high 2, it's finger 2 touching finger 1. And I'm going to play a G major arpeggio backwards. And then that D major arpeggio backwards again. So now we're in bar 44, and in this bar we have a bit of an odd arpeggio. This is sort of an inside out E minor arpeggio. So I'm going to play low 2 to open E, and then B, finger 1 on the A string, to G. Okay. E, G. And to finish it off, I play A. Okay. So let's go through all of those arpeggios, starting with our backwards A arpeggio. Ready, and let's go. D major arpeggio. Back to A. And another D. Low 2 for a G arpeggio. D arpeggio. E minor, and A. This section of this arrangement is probably the part that caused the most problems in the past. So please use this video to make sure you know those notes really well. So now let's go on and learn the second tune, which is called John Howat. John Howat is a little bit more involved than the first tune, the Green Fields of White Point. And so I think the very best way for me to do this is just to play it through really slowly. I'll throw the finger numbers, well, note names is my preference, up on the screen for you. And I do encourage you to use this video as many times as you need to learn these notes. So here's what the A part sounds like. There's a lot of scales in there, so don't panic just yet. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is some backwards arpeggios. So I'm going to start with a backwards D arpeggio. So a D arpeggio is D, D, F sharp, and A. We're just going to play that backwards. Okay, so that's the first arpeggio, and the rhythm we're going to put onto that is blue jello. So we're going to go. Okay. And then the next arpeggio, it has a mix of low 2s and high 2s in it. So I have G natural, open E, and C sharp. So low, open, high 2. And then a D. Okay, so ready, go. Okay, so if I put that together, it sounds like this, starting on A. Notice that I'm using one finger at a time. I would highly recommend that you use independent fingers and not put all of your fingers down at once. So let's do that again. Ready, let's go. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a little scale down to F sharp from an open A, an open D. Okay, so if I put that together, it's okay. I'm going to go back up to that F sharp. And then I'm going to dip down to finger 1 and play a scale that goes all the way up to open E. So I'm going to go F sharp E. Scale. And remembering a scale is just one finger after the other. So starting F sharp E, that E is long, and then there's a scale. Up, long, scale. And when we get to that E, really all we have to do is just play slow notes. E, F sharp, G. So I can go up bow on the F sharp is fast. Long, scale. E, F sharp, G. But when I get to that E, F sharp, G, I'm going to play some open A's in between. Okay. The next part is exactly the same. F sharp, E, scale up. But when I get to that E, I'm going to turn around, go back to my A string, and play a great big scale going up. It's just a scale. So many scales in this. So if I start from my up long and my scale ending, it goes like this. Hold, scale. E, A. Okay. One more. Okay, now I can keep going up that scale. If that's enough information for you right now, you can stop there. But when I'm doing the repeat, I want that scale to keep going all the way up to finger 3 on the E string. So I go. Keep going up. Okay, when I get to that note, I'm at the repeat. Okay, so. Back to rehearsal mark 3, bar 46, or bar 63. Okay, so that's the A part of John Howat. Go back and use this video if you need to repeat it, and then we're going to go on and learn the B part. Okay, so John Howat, the second part of this tune, which we call the B part. If you're looking at sheet music, that's bar 55 or bar 72. This is just a bunch of scales. So I'm going to start third finger on the A string, it's called D, and I'm going to play a scale that goes up to finger 3. Please remember though, on the E string, only on the E string, I have low 2. So finger 2 isn't here, it's here. Okay, and there's a nice big space between finger 2 and 3. Okay, so here's my first scale. Do that with me, go. Again, go. Beautiful. If you can catch it, there's 2 notes here in a slur. I'm going to play an F sharp A, and then I'm going to a low 2. Now if you don't catch the slur, that's okay. You can just catch up with us on this backwards scale. So it's a second finger scale. Yep. Okay. So then there's a little link here. So I'm going to play on that C sharp I just landed on. I'm going to play C sharp, E, A, C sharp. One more time. Beautiful. Okay. So if I put that all together, I have this. Ready, scale up. Okay, play that little section with me again. Ready, go. Beautiful. Then I'm going to do the same scale that goes up again. And now this ending is a little different, so I'm going to play that F sharp to A again. And then I have a bit of a stretch, a low 2 up to finger 4. High 2, 3. That's the one place I have a high second finger. So low 2, high 2. Beautiful. Okay, and then our ending here is going to go, I'm on that note, I'm going to play and then a backward scale. Ready? Go. Beautiful. Okay, this is the fun part. Go up to your open E string, play a short scale to low 2. And now we're going to add one note. It's an open A string. It sounds like a wrong note, but it's not wrong. One more. When I get to that open A, I'm going to play a backward scale down to the open D string. A. Do it again. Go. A. Beautiful. And here's our ending. F sharp. A, add a finger, B, and A. That ending again from second finger F sharp. Okay. With these videos, you can remember to go back and use them as many times as you need to. You can increase the speed using the settings on YouTube. You can decrease the speed if I'm going too fast. I do want you to really try to pay attention to the note names that I'm using, because I will stop talking about finger numbers within a few weeks of the start of the season. So you might be struggling with it right now, but trust me, there's only 7 letter names. You'll be fine. You just have to practice it. So that is the melody line for the 2 Cape Breton reels, the first tune being The Green Fields of White Point, and the second tune being John Howat.